Good morning, everyone. Here we go again in the part four, or hopefully this is the workshop time or the time that we're going to create your own marketing plan. Okay, so we call it the marketing plan creation, still under the marketing in times of crisis webinar series under Rex and J Philippines. So we are now in week four. I am Hector Angeles once again, the CEO and founder of Mad Elephant PH. Okay, that's my company. And another quick background of my company. We do all these things. It's an end-to-end marketing consultancy company. We do from traditional to non-traditional and online marketing services. So we're now in marketing in times of crisis. Congratulations, everybody, because we have been together for the last third weeks, and this is now our fourth week. We have learned the following already. Week one, the role of marketing in the new normal. Week two, developing a marketing mindset. And week three, making more branches. So far, pag pinagsama-sama nating lahat yon, this is basically what we do in a marketing agency, or this is basically what we should do in our own schools. Okay, so welcome once again, everybody, school admins, school directors, school directors, and our fellow teachers and our and the people in the academy. So now, as you can see, we'll be talking about marketing plan creation. So hindi ko na siya masyado binreakdown kung ano ba yung marketing plan creation segments. What we're going to do now is, hopefully, kung kaya niyo po akong samahan na mas focus po. Kasi aside po, as compared to our 3 weeks, medyo mas technical po yung pag-uusapan po natin ngayon. Isa pa, excuse me, ang mangyayari po ngayon ay sasamahan ko po kayong gumawa isa-isa po. At least in the next few minutes, I'll walk you through the actual marketing plan process. Ito po hindi, marami po kasi nagsasabi, ganito po yung dapat, ganito po yung dapat. Actually, depende po yan. Ang bawat marketer po or ang bawat marketing person in the industry, iba-iba po yung diskarte. Okay, ng paano gumawa ng marketing plan. Now, gumawa po tayo ngayon ng okay? Please take down notes if you can. At the end of the presentation po, makukuha nyo rin po yung presentation na nakikita nyo po sa screen nyo. And actually, ang maganda po rito is we have prepared for a template no, na pwede nyo pong i-download at isulat po mismo doon kung ano po yung specifically po para sa inyong eskwelahan. We will be discussing some vague and general discussions for the examples, pero kayo na po ang maglalagay mismo nung para po sa eskwelahan niyo po. Okay? So we start. Ano ba yung difference ng marketing plan sa marketing strategy? Kasi salamat po sa mga nag-feedback po sa inyo. So far, maganda po yung mga feedback natin for the last weeks. And this has been one of the question, no? Ano ba yung difference ng marketing plan sa marketing strategy? So for your reference, a marketing strategy describes how a business will accomplish a particular mission or goal. This includes which campaigns, content, channels, and marketing software they'll use to execute yung mission ay yung itatrack yung success. Okay? Yung isa is, a marketing plan contains one or more marketing strategies. So ito yung mas malaking gagawin po natin. Pwede pong may marketing strategy kayo ng isa, dalawa, or maramihan. Lahat po yun papasok po sa marketing plan. It is the framework from which all of your marketing strategies are created. So, ang isa pa pong tawag namin dito is blueprint, the marketing blueprint. So ito po yung sinusunod ng mga industries or ng companies kung saan dito po sila naka-anchor yung gagawin nila sa buong year. So dito po sa atin po sa academe industry, sa buong school year, ito yung gagawin natin bago mag-school year and even after the school year, no? Kasi we're talking about customer service also. Okay. So in short, a marketing plan is a strategic roadmap that businesses use to execute, organize, and track their marketing strategy over a given time period. Okay, so sa ngayon po ang gagawin natin is short term. 10 months or 1 year po na marketing plan for your schools. Okay, so I hope you got it right. I hope you were able to differentiate already a marketing strategy from a marketing plan. So yung mga strategy, mga diskarte po, for every phase, halimbawa enrollment ngayon, or paano ba natin mapupush yung robotics natin, paano ba natin mapupush yung online learning natin. Okay, those are strategies that we can combine and i-segment po natin yon and put it inside the marketing plan. Okay? So we'll move forward. Okay, 9 steps po yung ginawa natin. Yung iba 10 steps, yung iba 5 steps lang. Dito po, for the benefit yung mga hindi ganun ka-familiar in creating marketing plans, we try to dissect pa kung paano ba yung gumawa ng marketing plan. Okay? So, this is quite a general process na mas madali po natin maintindihan. So, we created 9 steps for this and 2 bonus steps para mas madali po. So, ito po mismo, yung sinashare ko po sa inyo is how we do it inside. Ito yung sabihin po nating best practice po na ginagawa po ng aming company. Okay? Number 1, you state your business mission. So yung remember po 2 weeks ago, in the second week na napag-usapan po natin, ang importante po when you build your brand, last week, when you build your brand, the number 1 thing you do when marketing is brand building. So number 1 in your brand building is what is your mission and vision? So dito, hugutin po natin, ano po ba yung mission ng inyong business? So yun po yung ilalagay nyo, no? State your business mission. So it should serve your business's main mission statement. So kung ano yung business statement niyo po, yung marketing plan niyo po, dapat po naka-direct po yan towards the bigger goal, which is the business mission. Kailangan po sumuporta po siya sa business mission niyo. O dito po, sa school's mission niyo po for the school year. Next is, we have to be specific, pero wag naman masyadong specific because we can carry over all the information down the line sa marketing strategies. Okay? So, that is the state your business mission. Next is finalize your SWOT analysis. So, ito po, hindi po natin nilagay sa process kasi kinasa na po natin to or diniscuss na po natin to 2 weeks ago. Okay, yung strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Yung iba, para hindi masyado negative, they call it cows. Okay, so challenges, opportunities, weaknesses, and strengths. So dito po makikita niyo po, I have provided a very helpful chart. Makikita niyo po dito sa SNO quadrants, they are helpful. Okay, sa weakness and threats, they are harmful. Okay, yung mga hindi masyado familiar sa SWOT analysis, magandang guide po ito na sinishare po natin sa inyo ngayon. Yung SNW quadrants po ay internal naman and yung OT are external. So pag mag-iisip po tayo ng ano ba yung strength natin? So we look into ourselves, we look into the business and the school. So isipin natin, what is our strength? So internal to and helpful. So these are positive traits. So what are your weaknesses? So this is internal but harmful. Okay, for our business, and so on and so forth. So this is not a step, but this is a prerequisite of your business mission, which is step 1. Okay. Next is determine the KPI. So ang KPI is every good marketing plan describes how the department will track its mission's progress. So dapat po may tracking, dapat po may measurement. Okay, so paano po gagawin yon? Maglalagay po tayo ng KPIs. Okay, so these are key performance indicators. So, gantong month na, gantong time na, ganong kadami na ba dapat yung measure natin para masabi natin successful tayo. We don't rely on gut feel, we don't rely on what makes us happy, we don't rely on emotions po kapag we do marketing plans. We put in KPIs, okay? So, KPIs are individual metrics that measure the various elements of a marketing campaign. So, dapat po may measure. Di po ba may sinasabi na we cannot manage something if we cannot measure it. So, dapat po may measure. Halimbawa po, X number of students enrolled by end of July as compared to last year's enrollees. Yun po. So pag nilagay po natin doon na X number, for example, yung mga maliit pong schools, no, maybe 200 students ang kanilang um, ang kanilang enrollees last year during the traditional educational setup. Ngayon po, ano po ba yung dapat nating metrics? Kailangan po ba 50% noon? 100 students or 200 students pa rin? So kung ano po yung na-determine po natin sa KPIs po natin, ilagay po natin yun and let us not, we have to agree on it. Maybe your board, your decision makers, you have to agree on it and then you put it and wag po natin gagalawin yun. That is very immovable or yan lang po ang dapat na specific po and focus po. Huwag po natin gagalawin kasi dyan po natin malalaman kung successful po ang isang marketing plan natin. Okay? So, determine the KPIs. Lahat po ng galaw natin, lagyan po natin ng measure or lagyan po natin ng KPIs. These units will help you establish short-term goals with your mission and communicate your progress to business leaders. So, paano ba to? Ano ibig sabihin? So, parang umaakit po tayo ng hagdan. Okay? So, bawat step po along the way is an accomplishment, is actually a success. So, every time po na umaangat po tayo dun sa bawat segment po na na-achieve po natin, katulad po ngayon, it's already almost the middle of July. So, malalaman po natin, by middle of July, ano po ba yung dapat natin na-achieve? And so on and so forth. Okay, so, yun po yung dapat nating mga KPIs. Next is identify the buyer personas and lead feed. Okay, yung first week po, diniscuss po natin ito. Okay, sobrang basic napansin natin na, bakit ba siya dinidiscuss and all, pero, sobrang importante po. Mapapansin niyo po, as I've shared in our week 1, yung una po tayo nagkakilala dito, as I've shared with you, sobrang basic po ng requirements ng marketing. Kasi po, pag ginawa natin ito masyadong complicated, hindi po magiging realistic ang ating marketing plan. So, ang strategy po natin. Again, for any problem po that we're facing or challenges we're facing, we believe in marketing that it rooted or the main cause is simple thing or the solution is actually very, very simple or very basic. So in here, we start with the basics, which I shared to you last first week po natin magkakilala dito, nagkasama tayo. So we identify the buyer persona and lead pin. So a buyer persona is a description of whom you want to attract. Okay, naalala niyo po yung chart ng target market? Yun po yun. Okay, this can include age, gender, location, family size, job title, and more. Okay, kung ano po yung descriptive categories po natin, yun po yung ilalagay natin sa buyer persona and lead pin. Okay, each buyer persona should be a direct reflection of your business customers and potential customers. Okay, so yan po yun. I-describe natin yung yung ating market. Okay? So, to give you a very quick reference nung week 1 natin, ito po yung pinakita nating slide that time. Okay? We talk about gender, your age, your interest, your location, your income. Okay? You create the buyer persona, the more detailed, the better. If you remember this, if you have taken down notes. Yan. So, yan po gagamitin po natin. So, as you can see, no, yung discussions po natin, hindi natin binigla para mas mabilis po nyong maintindihan yung ating mga gagawin. Kasi ang importante po dito, we still believe, no, our company and personally, I still believe na kapag maayos nyo po na prepare lahat ng information, mas maganda po yung kalalabasan ng marketing plan and mas maganda po yung magiging impact nun sa market nyo or sa mga estudyante and their families, of course. Okay, that's number 3, identify the buyer persona and lead pin. Okay, we go to number 4, describe your content, initiatives, and strategies. So ano ba to? You include the marketing and Okay. Lagay niyo yung main points niyo. Ano ba yung i-communicate natin by this month? Ano ba yung goal natin by this month, by this week? And so on and so forth. Ano ba gagamitin natin? Okay? So, lagay natin main campaign. Okay, ano main campaign natin? I-describe natin doon. Or ano yung main nating communications. Pag nasabi na po natin, ito yung need natin, we create the communications for that. Yun po yun. Huwag po baliktad na we have to announce our tuition. So that's communication, di ba? So, baliktarin po muna natin what is the campaign that would require us to to communicate our tuition fees. So isipin po muna natin yun. So, for example, our banner headline would be School ABC is now ready to take enrollees or to accommodate enrollees. Enrollment is now open. We're percent discount as we face the new normal, as we welcome the new normal. So something like that. Okay, so you are communicating that you're open, which is very positive. Second is you're also communicating that you have a discounted rate for the tuition fee, and you can also add, or you can also include that you have already initiated to develop or to upgrade your services. That we have this with our school has X Mbps internet connection that can accommodate all your kids online learning, something like that. So those are the USPs. So lagi po nating tandaan, main campaign po muna bago po tayo mag-communicate. If ever ma-confuse po tayo sa communications na kailangan natin mag-announce sa Facebook, kailangan natin mag-announce online sa website natin, balikan po muna natin, tanungin po muna natin yung mga heads po natin. Ano po ba yung campaign natin? Why are we doing this? Para po matahi-tahi po natin. Especially right now po, very critical na po yung lahat ng communications kasi I believe nag-start na po lahat ng enrollments po natin. Okay? Next is, ano ba yung channel natin na gagamitin? Mag-Facebook ba tayo? Mag-Instagram tayo? Mag-LinkedIn ba tayo? Are we going to have this shared by our teachers? Are we going to communicate this publicly? Are we going to communicate this sa private community lang natin or what have you? It is very, very important. Okay, so dapat din, based on our third week, na kailangan po consistent, sa kailangan po coherent din po ang ating information. Okay? Next, number 5. Clearly define your plans o missions. So ano ba ibig sabihin nito? Yung marketing plan, i-explain sa marketing team, ano ba yung focus mo? Saan ka mag-focus sa marketing plan, di ba? So ngayon po, ang lagi nating question is, how can I attract more enrollees? Number 1, di ba? Yan ang nagiging question ngayon. Pero dito po sa number 5, it should also explain or it should also include kung ano yung hindi kailangan isama. Okay? Minsan kasi nakakalito na yan eh. Kapag nilagay natin na we have to focus on this and then magkakaroon po ng concept na parang manganganak po yun, yung isang goal or isang makikita nating item na magpo-focus tayo biglang paano ito? Okay, so parang ganun. So mangyayari dyan, magkakatipon-tipon po yan. We have to know and start creating segments na ito lang ang ilalagay natin sa marketing plan. Ito are the things that shouldn't be included in the marketing plan because these are operational. Okay? These are logistics. These are maybe faculty. And these are utilities. So, marami po dyan na malilito tayo for a time. For example, we are going to open enrollment this week. Okay, so that's the banner, that's about, pag nagmamadali tayong mag-announce, ilalagay agad natin yun sa channel natin. Pero biglang may magtatanong ng saan kami mag-enroll. Okay, so those are the things na sinasabi ko sa inyo 2 weeks ago, yung marketing mindset. session natin na kailangan ma-prepare po muna and ma-test muna yung mga bagay-bagay bago tayo mag-announce. Okay, so yun po importante. Okay, so kailangan ba nating i-campaign yun? Hindi. Ang kailangan natin i-campaign ay we are open for enrollment. Pero, yun yung kailangan dito na sinasabi natin na we should also explain sa marketing team kung saan yung focus nila at hindi nila focus. In here, may operations, may logistics. Ito yung basic, yung faculty natin in utilities. Okay, so we clearly define the plans of missions para hindi po tayo ma-confuse. Okay, number 6, we define your marketing budget. Okay, so ito sobrang importante. Again, binabalikan po natin yung ating mga discussions over the week na kailangan po, pag may marketing plan, may marketing strategy tayong ipupush, dapat po may budget. Kailangan meron siyang mobilization funds. Okay, so balikan natin para mas mabilis. Remember the expected results mix, okay, na you should have the skills and talents, you should have the manpower, and you should have the proper tools of the trade in the suitable budget. So pag tinanggal po natin ang isa dyan, ang mangyayari, hindi po magiging maganda ang expected result natin. Okay, so in here, I just would like to highlight on having your own marketing budget. Okay, so whatever your plan is, I'm pretty sure it's very, very important. It's very, very doable. Just put some budget into it so we can, you can expect a better result, a faster and more swift result for that. Okay, so that's number 6, define your marketing budget. Next is identify your competition. So ito, lagi po natin itong pinag-uusapan. Lagi po natin sinasabi na sa sobrang dikit-dikit po nating mga schools sa isang area, okay, kailangan po nating malaman ano ba ginagawa ng iba't iba nating competitors. Okay, so kailangan aware po tayo sa ginagawa ng ating mga competitors. Okay, part of the marketing is knowing whom you're marketing against. Okay, healthy competition naman siya. I'm pretty sure. Kasi magkakaiba naman tayo ng USPs or unique selling proposition. We might be offering the same things, pero we have different USPs. So ngayon, ano ba yung differentiating factors? Mapapansin niyo po yan, rely on data. Lahat po ng sinasabi ko po sa inyo, please rely on data. Ngayon po, para po makarelate lahat, makikita niyo po, unfortunately, maraming mga hindi pa nag-e-enroll. And unfortunately, marami ding sana wala naman masyado nag-stop or nilipat yung anak nila to other schools. So, may reason po yan. Yung reason na po yun ay data. Okay, bakit lumilipat or bakit nagstay ang ating mga estudyante sa ating mga school? Okay, those are data and very, very important. Okay, so we identify if ever there are non-favorable instances for our school, we should always identify ano ba yon, bakit sila lumipat doon or bakit nila pinili na pumunta sa kabila. Okay, those are important and we can also look into that and maybe look into our SWOT analysis, baka na-miss out natin yon. Okay? Research the key players in your industry and consider profiling each one in this section. Okay, ano ba yung key players? Ito yung mga influencers po sa ating, hindi lang sa industry, pati ito sa ating mga areas or municipalities. Ano ba yung campaign ng natin, competitor, and ano ba yung strength nila? So, papansin nyo na yung mga dinidiscuss ko po sa inyo na sabihin na natin na medyo familiar na kayo, SWOT analysis, target market analysis, very, very familiar na kayo, very common, di ba? Pero kung tutuusin po, lagi po tayong babalik at babalik doon. Okay? Kasi yun po yung backbone po ng marketing plan nyo. Okay? So alamin nyo po yung campaign nila, alamin nyo po yung strength nila. Next. Ito. Number 8, outline your plan's contributors and their responsibilities. We have discussed this already last week. So ito po official marketing team or specific point of contact Sino po ang marketing team nyo? It's been a week since we discussed this. It's been 2 weeks since we discussed this. I hope ngayon po, meron na po kayo in mind. Sino ba yung grupong gagawa ng marketing plan nyo or marketing strategy? Kung sino po yung gumawa ng marketing strategy or ng marketing plans nyo po, sana po, yun na po yung marketing team nyo that will implement, okay, the marketing plan. Kasi po, ang importante po dito is commitment and determination po na magawa po or ma-hit po yung mga targets natin. Okay, so lagay niyo po siya ng mga roles. Si Juan de la Cruz, for example, will be the head and will be reporting to the school director and so on and so forth. The other one will be in marketing operations. Siya magdi-discuss nung and will make it a point na ma-hit lahat ng targets. The other one will be assigned to social media. Magkakaroon siya ng mga volunteers or mga faculty that will be discussing or participating in the online chats or what have you. Depende po yan sa creation po ng marketing plan nyo. Okay? These are very, very, very important things kasi kung wala pong gagawa or wala pong designated people for your marketing plan, magiging pasahan po yan ng commitment or ng responsibility. Huwag po nating pabayaan maging ganun dahil po yan, magiging ang mangyayari po dyan ay magiging ang epekto po niyan ay sa eskwelahan po natin overall. Okay? So sometimes yung mga wala pong marketing teams, they call us to create or to help them out in their marketing plan creation or kung paano buuin ang isang marketing team within them. Okay, so sometimes yun po ginagawa po namin yun sa ibang schools, sa ibang mga clients din po namin. We even hire marketing experts or marketing professionals within their area para bubuin po namin yung marketing team for them. Okay, so sometimes we do that as a service. So anyway, there's no, if you have some questions regarding number 8 or some yung iba po nating mga discussion points, feel free to get in touch with us or through the chat through the comment box, no? You can always email me also. Okay? Next is identify and set timelines. Okay? So this is very, very important. When you search marketing plan online, hindi nyo masyado makikita itong number 9. This is very important in my practice of in the industry for more than a decade. Ito yung pinaka-importante sa akin. In fact, pag nagkaroon po ako ng mga staff or sinasabi ko sa mga staff ko, do not work on a project kung wala po siyang deadline. Okay? Kasi otherwise, mahirap pong gumawa ng project na open-ended. Okay? Hindi po establish ang mga results. Hindi rin po establish kung ano yung mga expectations ng both parties. Okay? Pero once na-identify and na-set natin yung timelines, we don't need constant communication. Okay? Dito po, sa inyo po, yung marketing group nyo or your marketing team who will work on the project is free to create the marketing plan and do their own tests and just report to you every now and then. Okay? So, dito po, importante po, every goal, marketing strategy po, lagyan po natin ng timeline. So, nilagay po natin ito, malapit na po kasi yung August. So, we are in the prep stage. Preparatory na po tayo. Initial rollout po. Okay? Do not operate without setting deadlines. Very, very important. Okay? Adjust accordingly. Kasi yung iba po sa atin, ngayon po mag-a-adjust into August. So may slide po tayo ng 2 months. Okay? Once we get the green light for opening of the classes, regardless if it's the blended or the full online learning, marami po sa atin ang mag-a-adjust. Okay? So as early as now, we can always test our teams, our facilities, our system, our educational system. Are we good with this? Okay, so since this is a mandate of the government, so yung adjustment po is very, very mandatory. Kumbaga, okay, so kailangan po nating matest na lahat ng arms and legs po, kumbaga, ng ating eskwelahan para maganda po yung flow po natin, specifically when we all go live in August. Next is, of course, we should know the government indebted mandatories. I've been talking about this since the first week that we started this marketing in times of crisis. Kasi hindi po tayo makakagala or we cannot create 100% customized marketing plans and diskarte, kumbaga, if we don't adhere. That is actually a compulsory item that we have to adhere with the government indebted mandatories. Okay? Determine all rollout schedules. Okay? Lagyan po natin kailan natin i-roll out yung mga communication, even po yung Facebook posting, anong oras ba nagiging nakikinig sa atin ang ating mga estudyante or yung families po natin sa pag nagpo-post po tayo sa Facebook, kailan po ba dapat sabihin na we have adjustments in our tuition fees, kailan po ba may pwede tayong mag-announce, okay? So lahat po yan, lagyan po natin ng schedule, okay? And we have to make it systematic. For example, I've seen some schools announcing the tuition fee first before announcing that they're open for enrollment. So medyo maano po yan, medyo nakaka-confuse po yan sa ating sa market, no? Sa mga families, especially sa parents, kasi right now they all need proper information, instant proper information. So they're expecting na actually marami na pong natitense, marami na pong yun, parang natitense or nagpapanik. Sana naman po hindi, no? Dahil hindi po nila alam kung ano po yung mangyayari talaga for their kids. But then, we can always help them by sending out proper communication, systematic proper communications from our own schools. Okay, sana po maayos po yung communications po natin yung campaigns. And by doing that, I'd like to share to you na you should always determine yung rollout schedules po natin. Kailan po kailangan ilabas. Okay, yung pagkakasunod-sunod, sobrang importante. Okay? Number 10, you document the plan. Okay. Pag nagawa nyo na po lahat yun, syempre kailangan po natin gawin yung pinaka-marketing plan. Ito na po yung documentation or yung blueprint na tinatawag. Okay, paano natin gagawin to? Una po, bago ko po i-reveal yung laman ng slide, I'd like to tell you na yung buong marketing plan, yung nakaraang mga 9 steps po natin, no? Dapat po, or mas maganda po na isang grupo po yung gumagawa nito, okay? Or somebody outside, okay? An agency or a professional help, an expert that can help you, pero po, sana po involve po kayo yung mga decision makers po within the school. And then, para lahat po agreed upon and aayusin lang po ito ng marketing expert nyo po, okay, or ng consultant nyo. Okay, how do you document this? Paano ako mag-start and everything? Paano pag na-answer ko na yung steps 1 to 9? Actually, nilagay lang natin dito step 10 yung document the plan, pero it's not even part of the steps eh. It should be documenting all the way through yung mga steps natin while creating the actual plan. So, paano natin i-document yung plan? So, we have prepared a very comprehensive and actually, ano lang siya, madali na, fill in the blanks na lang po, na marketing template. It's, I think, 6 to 7 pages that Rex will be giving out to you in the links that we will be providing within this within the session. So doon po, ilalagay nyo na lang po mismo dyan yung ano po yung ilalagay nyong information. Yung mga sinagot nyo po in the last questions, yung mga steps po natin, yung 1 to 9, ilalagay nyo po mismo dito. Ito yung, kumaga, marketing blueprint natin. Okay, so in here, may table of contents, may school summary. So balikan nyo po yung ating, if you were able to download our week 1 to 3, week 1 to 3 na ating mga discussion. Balikan nyo lang po if ever you have some confusion or medyo may questions po tayo. Sana po mailagay nyo po dito, makompleto nyo po ito. And pag na-complete nyo po ito, makikita nyo po kung ano yung overview po nyo, and you can always be proactive after creating your marketing plans. Okay, so I hope you were able to download everything and you were able to understand yung from week 1 to week 4 natin, and put everything here in the 6 pages na marketing plan template natin. Okay. Okay, so I think that's up for me this week for the marketing plan creation. Very technical, no? Makita nyo. And I just provided to you the proper steps, the proper processes of creating the marketing plan. Pero kayo po talaga yung maglalagay doon. It's a very, very helpful guide that I shared with you. If you have some questions, our email is actually indicated in the marketing plan template and in this presentation. I think I have one question for the day. It says here from Mr. Gary, ask ko po, ano po kaya ang magandang gawin na style or strategy sa aming school para di mag-transfer? Mga students namin now, medyo mababa daw, medyo tumataas daw po yung transferees o yung lumilipat from their school to another. Okay, it's very hard to answer the question per se. Okay, siguro sagutin ko na lang siya as sagutin ko na lang siya in a general manner, no? It's data. Okay, balikan po natin data and survey. Kung pwede po nating malaman sa kanila kung bakit sila lumilipat, madali naman pong mag-assume. Kung mag-assume po tayo, maybe tuition fee, maybe what we are offering, maybe yung layo ng eskwelahan, maybe the capabilities of the family, since they should be well equipped with, number one, the connection, online connection, and the gadget. Okay? Yun yung dalawang very, very important. Okay, so bakit lumilipat yung mga students? I think the number one now is you have to answer yung why first before po tayo gumawa ng ating strategy para tayo gumawa ng reasons or campaigns to make them stay. Okay, so yung very, very important. It will all boil down to your USPs. Ano po yung unique selling proposition niyo po? Okay? So yun po ang very, very important. Always look into that. Okay? Next is, I hope I were able to answer your question. So may mga pumapasok pa pong questions. What are the marketing strategies that were outdated recent pandemic? Hindi natin masasabi kung ano yung outdated ngayon kasi lahat po tayo bago po sa pandemic na to. What we can actually pinpoint is ano po yung mga pwede nating innovation na gawin. Okay? So ano po yung mga secured, ano po yung mga stable processes na pwede nating tignan that we can anchor on pag gumawa po tayo ng marketing strategy. Okay, everything will be online. Yung communications po natin. Outdated, siguro merong outdated flyering will be outdated. I'm pretty sure. Yung flyering naman medyo matagal na siyang nagde-decrease yung impact. Ngayon lalo na siguro. Ano pa yung marketing strategies na outdated na? Outdated po yung erratic na information. Yan, ayaw na ayaw po yan ng mga ng mga netizens or ng ating mga market. Ayaw na ayaw nila ng outdate, ng erratic, ayaw nila ng pabago-bago. Gusto nila specific at eksakto kung ano po yung gusto nating sabihin. Nandun na po, informative. Being an educational facility or a business in the academic industry, dapat po, number one po tayo sa information, real and factual information. Okay, ang pwede ko i-share sa iyo is ano yung hindi na outdated na marketing strategy. Yan po yung caring and concern for our customers. If they would always feel that they are being taken care of, hindi po yan aalis sa atin. If they feel that we are very concerned with what's happening, they will always rely on our school and doon pa rin nila i-enroll ang kanilang mga families. Okay, if they will always feel that our school is the second family na sinasabi po natin, no? And our teachers are the second parents, di ba? Sinasabi natin yan. They will always enroll in our school. Okay, in fact, yung iba dyan makikipagtulungan pa kung paano gagawin yon, no? And they will actually create a word of mouth na diskarte or communications. If I can share to you, siguro alam niyo na rin po yung sasabihin ko sa inyo na itong mga parents na to, bukod sa online, lahat po yan nakatutok na po sa information kasi nag-announce na po na kailangan ng mag-enroll. Okay? Pero, yung hindi po nakakaalam sa inyo, definitely meron po yung mga group chats. Okay? Nag-uusap-usap po yan kung bakit po dito ko in-enroll yung anak ko, kung bakit in-enroll ko ulit sa same school, and what have you. So sana po yung information po nilang nagagather. Imagine if it's caring, if it's concerned about their student, their kids and students po natin, mas maganda po yung information na lalabas na kahit informal po yung information, di ba? Mas maganda po yun na they are talking about us in a positive way. Okay, so we should always influence them also. Okay, I hope I was able to answer that question, sir. Next is, sir, saan po sa steps of marketing plan pwede ipasok ang market segmentation, profiling, targeting, and positioning? Ipasok po natin to sa first step, which is the mission of your business, of your school, and then sa target marketing, yung pag-pinpoint po ng target market natin, buyer persona, and the lead pin. Ito namang profiling and positioning, basically, yung positioning po nasa business plan creation din po yon. So, sa first steps po yan. Dapat po define agad yung natin yung market, yung business po natin o yung school natin, define agad siya bago pa natin lagyan ng plano. Okay, kailangan, remember po last time, no, diniscuss po natin yung last time yung tungkol sa branding. Okay, sa pag-branding, may brand essence. So we create personalities for our brand, for our schools. So pag nagawa na po natin yun, madali na po siyang gawa ng plano. So para mas maintindihan po, for example, this person, di ba, yung roadmap po ng isang teacher, kumbaga, or ng isang faculty member, from a student 'di ba, nagiging student teacher muna siya or nagpa-practice muna siya ng teacher, pagiging teacher, nagiging junior teacher hanggang maging full-fledged po na teacher. So, yung ganong pwede po nating ilagay doon yung track na pwede nating i-treat na parang ganun yung track po in terms of what we create sa profiling po or dun sa pag-create ng brand essence or personality po ng ating school. Buuin po muna natin yung pagkatao niya, kumbaga yung personality niya, bago po natin lagyan ng plan. Segmentation po, na I think I was able to discuss this and answer this last week. May nagtanong din po about segmentation. Ang segmentation niyo po is based on your marketing, on your target market profile din. Okay? Pwede mo siyang i-segment based on gender, based on income, based on area kung saan nakatira, based on, ngayon, papasok tayo sa, based on internet connection. Okay? So, yung ibang mga schools dyan, definitely, makaka-encounter tayo ng, I don't know, maybe just a quick wild guess, no? Wild idea na pwedeng bumaba yung grades ng isang bata kasi mahina internet connection and wasn't able to understand everything the person is, the kid is seeing or hindi niya ma-appreciate kasi mahina siguro yung internet or hindi ganong kataas yung gadget na meron sila. So those are the things that will be new to us, no? And these are all data. Okay, yung nagtanong po si Sir Daniel, always rely on data po. Okay, so I believe you have a more or less an information on marketing, kaya ganito po, medyo specific po yung question nyo. So please always rely on data and do not assume anything kasi po as much as possible po, quantifiable po ang information, ang data, and yung tinuturo po natin in the last 3 weeks, validate and verify first before we create a strategy. Okay? Or specifically a marketing strategy. I hope I was able to answer your question, Sir Daniel. Next is Sir Ronnie. Do you include corporate social responsibility in creating marketing plans? Yes, it's an option. It's not actually a requirement, but it is actually an option. So corporate social responsibility means a different has different definitions, no? Yung iba diyan towards the end of the year nagkakaroon sila ng CSR, yung iba namang mga faith-based na schools, they have regular social responsibilities. They do soup kitchens, they do weekend programs together with the students, together with the orgs of the students. So they do that. Iba-iba po. Pero ngayon po, lahat po yung magbabago na. Kasi wala po tayong contact. No? Bawal po yung, yung direct contact with yung mga groups na ganun. Okay, so definitely if you have practice having corporate social corporate social responsibilities within your school's yearly projects, please do so. Why not? I'm pretty sure you will be able to arrive at a specific CSR within the next few months. Definitely a few people can go to places and help them, maybe support some people, some students na walang internet connection, maybe support some students na wala pong gadget, no? Maiiba na rin po yung definition ng social responsibility ngayon. Definitely kasi wala na po masyado nung mga nakagawian po nating mga ways and means. Okay, so I think I was able to answer that. So definitely you can include. It's an option. Depende po yan. Of course, if ever po may CSR, lagyan po natin ng budget again. Yun, or lagyan po natin ng kung saan po tayo magkakaroon um, ng source of budgeting or source of funds for that CSR. Okay? Next, we have one more question. What documents should we give more emphasis? Okay, yung documents po, again, pre-marketing plan. Okay, ano po, maybe why they, yung mga ano po natin, mga students, no, you can look into data profiles. Number one, the data on enrollment. Okay, data on enrollment, bakit sila nandito? May mga ano diyan, mga families or generations na importante po yung mga data na yon within our school. Ano po yung kailangan nating tignan doon? Tignan po natin yung generations na po yung naka-enroll sa atin mula sa lolo, sa lola, sa tito, sa tatay, sa nanay. No, kaya po naka-enroll po sa atin yung mga students po natin. Okay, those are very important data. Okay? Ano pa yung kailangan yung tignan na mga documents? How many of them are yung makikita niyo po yung target market chart natin, yung pinakita ko po kanina. Look into that. Masasagot po yan dun sa mga ano natin, sa mga enrollment forms or yung bio ng mga students po natin. So look into that, especially the income. Ngayon po, yung income yun ng mga students, no, definitely nilagay niyo po yun na yung family income kung magkano. Yan, definitely po yan, maaapektuhan po yan. Please look into that very, very specifically kasi doon po tayo makakonect po sa kanila. Marami, as we all know, hindi po naging ganoong kaswerte lahat ng ano po ngayon, lahat ng parents. So, definitely po may changes po doon sa ating income bracket. Okay, kumbaga, or yung yearly income po ng mga parents. So let's look into that. Those are very powerful data. Okay, next is how do you present? I-rephrase ko na lang to yung question ni Miss Jasmine. What is the best way to present the tuition fee? Okay, the best way to present the tuition fee is to not just present it as a cost, but to partner it with value. Ano po ba yung binabayaran nila? Okay. Kasi po ang question po lagi sa marketing is yung battle po or yung difference po yung question na are we talking about the cost or the value? Okay, sa marketing po, ang sinasagot po natin lagi is the value. Ano po yung value na binibigay po natin? In your case po, ano po yung value na binibigay po natin sa mga students na papasok? That's why we are charging this amount of tuition fee. Definitely po, you have already decreased the tuition fee. Pero definitely din po, may mga questions pa rin po. And of course, marami pong parents yan yung magko-question. Pero if we were able to prepare kung ano po yung mga new set of USPs po natin or unique selling propositions or yung mga offers po ng school natin, definitely we will be able to answer that. So please, if you have some, difficulties in just presenting tuition fees, I would strongly suggest na you couple it or partneran nyo po ng school offers nyo, and then these are the tuition fees. Lagi pong may nagtatanong kasi normal po sa atin yung mag-conclude lang sa isang impormasyon, no, na online na po ngayon. So, and then they will look at the tuition fee na wala pong ibang information, wala pong ibang detalye, just numbers. Okay, so sana po ma-explain po natin doon sa first part of the announcement kung ano po yung mga advancements po na ginawa po natin sa ating eskwelahan, ano po yung mga offers po natin ngayon, okay, na that's why we are charging this much, or we have lessened. Kumbaga, there is all we tell the stories, no, marketers are storytellers. We tell them the story why binaba natin yung presyo, or kung bakit na-retain yung presyo, okay, dun sa isang specific item. So I hope I was able to be clear on that, no. Present the value of your school, very very important. Present the value. Otherwise, if it's just cost, pare-pare ng eskwelahan po natin, pare-pareho lang po tayo ng offers. Value, definitely we are different in terms of the value of our different, no, from all these other competitors. So alamin lang po natin ng maayos kung ano po yun through the SWOT analysis, through the data mining processes na ginagawa, tinuro po na in the last week po. Okay, so I was able to answer to, I think that'll be all for the week. So far, you were able to join us in 4 weeks. You were able to understand the role of marketing in this new normal. Bakit siya importante? You were able to develop a marketing mindset. Congratulations to everybody. And you were able to make more brand sense. I hope I was able to give you the you needed 3 weeks and magagawin na marketing plan niyo po na pwede niyo pong i-roll out anytime. Okay? You create the marketing plan. Okay? Those are 4 weeks po na magkakasama po tayo. Okay? And to add to that, please also direct some attention to JA Philippines in their Business Skills Pass program. So dito rin po, they are also teaching about entrepreneurship, financial literacy, and work readiness. There are downloadable brochures and forms in this presentation. Please click on it if you're interested. And I'd like to share to you this quick quote, marketing quote. Key to successful marketing plan is always execution. Okay, so this is very, very important. So whoever created your marketing plan, please include them all throughout the process, in especially in your execution. Okay, so I wish everybody a very, very day ahead, and I hope I was able to share to you the information needed to create your marketing in times of this crisis. So thank you very much, everybody. This is Hector Angeles again from Mad Elephant. Okay, thank you very much, Rex and JA Philippines.